In this video, I'm going to take you through the peer-to-peer lending company Celsius network, where you can borrow against your crypto assets as well as earn interest of up to 21.49%. And I've previously created a tutorial for Celsius, but this is an update for 2021. And for more information on Celsius network, please check out everybithelps.co.uk. If you currently have your crypto sitting idle in a wallet, or maybe you want to borrow some cash but don't want to cash out of your crypto investments, then Celsius might be a solution. With Celsius Network, you can earn rewards on your crypto, you can borrow cash whilst keeping your assets, and pay and transfer in a tap in the app. To earn interest, simply transfer your assets into Celsius, and you can currently earn up to 21.49% on your crypto. However, this rate will depend on your level and payout method, which we're going to come to shortly. These profits are issued out every Monday, and there's no minimum balance required, so you can deposit as little or as much as you want. And you can deposit the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, synthetics where the rates are currently high, and you can deposit a host of stablecoins, plus tokens such as XRP, UNI, EOS and BAT. And you can check out their rates at any time from this page, and you'll see that you'll get the best rates when you're holding their own CEL token. So for lenders, they offer profits on interest rates for the crypto that's been deposited, allowing you to lend your assets to others whilst gaining interest on the loan. But with Celsius, not only can you lend your coins to earn interest, but you can also borrow cash against them. With Celsius, you can borrow against 25 different tokens and either receive dollars or stablecoins. With loans starting at just 1% APR or 0.7% if you are paying the interest in their CEL token, their terms start at 6 months and you can extend or choose to terminate the loan at any time with no penalties. Now, as an example, I could get a loan of $1,000 over a 6-month period, and I'll only have to pay $3.50 of interest in CEL, which is an incredible rate of interest. And since your loan is secured with your coins that are used as collateral, they can offer very competitive interest rates compared to the likes of banks and credit cards. Then once you repay your loan, your crypto coins are yours to keep. Their co-founders, Alex Mashinsky and Daniel Leon, came up with Celsius Networks in June of 2017 and completed fundraising in March of 2018. Alex Mashinsky is pretty active on platforms such as Twitter with the Celsius community, and also hosts weekly AMA or Ask Mashinsky Anything on YouTube. Plus, if you're a subscriber of Real Vision, there's a great interview available where he talks about his background and the Celsius network. Now, as I mentioned, Celsius also have their own CEL token, which gives Celsius members exclusive access to the best financial services for cryptocurrencies. Not only do you get better interest rates when choosing CEL as your receiving currency or by holding the token, but you also gain access to a different array of member-exclusive advantages. And with Celsius members purchasing more tokens to get the best rates and users earning tokens in rewards and hodling, this is driving up the price. In fact, the price was up nearly 4,000% in 2020. And we're going to take a look at how you can get hold of these tokens during the walkthrough. Celsius networks generate interest rewards by lending out the assets to onboarded partners, and Celsius are effectively using something called securities lending. Now, when these assets are lent out, they are not insured. However, all of the coin loans are collateralized by up to 150%. And if Celsius were to suddenly disappear, go bankrupt or get hacked, they state that they will use their balance sheet to cover damages. If the losses exceed their balance sheet, then they will use eligible digital assets to absorb the remaining losses. And currently, Celsius is available as a mobile app on Google Play Store for Android and Apple App Store for iOS. So let's jump into it, and I have a code in the summary below that will give you $20 when you deposit $200 for 30 days. So once you've used the link below to download and install the app onto your phone, your first action before you start depositing will be to verify your profile. And you'll need to enter in your personal information and address and fill in all the required information, plus upload photo ID of your choice. Once the KYC process has been completed and your ID has been verified, you can start using the different app functionalities. And for me, the ID verification only took a few minutes. You'll also want to set up a PIN to secure your account. Plus, you can also enable further security and use in conjunction with Google Authenticator. Then from the main screen of the app, you can view your balance, the total interest that you've earned. You can buy and transfer coins, view the available coins, and any that are coming soon. And if you press onto the circle icon in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, this is where we have our main menu. And there's links in here to all the in-app functions, which include a wallet, which is the screen we were just on. You can transfer, withdraw, borrow, and access your profile, etc. And we'll go through these different options today. But the first thing you'll need to do to get started is deposit some funds. To deposit or transfer funds, you can click on to transfer from the main wallet screen, or click on to transfer from the main menu here. You'll then be presented with a QR code and an associated crypto address. Now, one word of warning here is that just make sure that you're sending the correct type of crypto to the correct address. If, for example, you send Bitcoin to an Ethereum address, you could risk losing all your funds. And if you don't already have any of the coins that you'd like to deposit, you can also buy them inside the app, which you can do with credit card or bank transfer. Although just be aware that this will be at a rate of around 3.5%, which won't be the cheapest way to buy these tokens, as you're going to be paying for that convenience. If you want to know some of the best places to buy Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, then check out some of my videos. So once you've deposited, you start earning profits right away, with payouts coming directly into your Celsius wallet every Monday. And I'll show you my deposit now, just to give you an idea. So I've deposited Bitcoin, and as you can see, it shows me my deposited coin, the amount in dollars and in Bitcoin. I can then transfer more funds into here. I can go to CelPay, which I'll show you shortly, and I can buy or withdraw. And it will show me the value over certain periods of time, my APY. Then I have the option to switching my rewards to earning in CEL, which could potentially increase your rewards depending on the coin or the rate that you've deposited. And it also shows me the current price and 24-hour change of your deposited asset, as well as the transaction history. Plus, it's worth mentioning that there's no locking up of your funds. Usually lending platforms make you lock in your cryptocurrency for a given time if you want to earn interest. However, with Celsius, you can withdraw your crypto whenever you want. So let's take a look at borrowing and applying for a loan with Celsius now. So if we head across to the main menu and choose Borrow. From here, you can use their calculator to see how much interest you'll be paying. But let's go ahead and apply for a loan. So from here, you can choose from either US dollars to be sent directly into your bank account, or stablecoins, which will arrive in your Celsius account in 24 hours. I'm going to select stablecoins. And you can choose your coin from the drop-down here, and then enter in the amount that you'd like to borrow. The minimum amount is $500, and in this example, I'll just enter in $1,000. You'll then need to choose your collateral. And I've got an active Bitcoin balance, so I'm just going to select that. Then you'll be shown your interest rate. Now you will see that my rate is actually showing as 0%, and this is because they currently have an offering in the UK for 25% STV or sell to value with 0% APR. So under this agreement, you pay back the exact same amount originally paid to you, regardless of any price changes to the crypto that you sold to Celsius. And there's no fees or interest unless you fail to timely comply with your obligations to them, in which case certain fees will apply and you can check these out under their FAQs. Then once selected, it will show you the amount of Bitcoin that you'll be using as collateral, which is at that 25% STV. And from the sliding bar, you can select the term of the loan from 6 all the way up to 36 months, and then continue, which will then provide a confirmation of the loan. It will tell you how much you're borrowing, the estimated collateral, which will be ultimately determined on approval. And just note that these tokens will be locked and ineligible to earn interest. It will show you the loan length, the rate, monthly interest and total, with a total payments, which is your amount borrowed and total interest. Then you have something called a margin call and liquidation. When you're borrowing from Celsius, you're putting some cryptocurrency down as collateral. And because of the high volatility of crypto, Celsius implements a margin call, meaning that if your collateral value drops under a certain price, they will ask you to add more to meet the minimum coverage on your loan. And if the price drops another threshold and the margin call wasn't met, they will liquidate a portion of your assets to cover for the margin call. Now, in the Bitcoin price drop in March 2020, the likes of BitMEX liquidated about $1 billion, and Nexo and BlockFi liquidated hundreds of millions of dollars. However, apparently, Celsius didn't liquidate anyone. So please ensure that you never overborrow when borrowing from these type of platforms. If you're happy with the loan, you can go ahead and continue, where you'll be asked to agree to their terms and conditions. Once you receive your cash, Celsius will start to withdraw your monthly payment from your linked account once a month. And as soon as your loan is fully paid off, the cryptocurrency that you use to back your loan will be fully unlocked and it's yours to do with as you please. Next up, we're going to take a look at MyCEL. So as I mentioned, the CEL token is a great way to access the best interest rates for both lending and borrowing. Under MyCEL, it will show you how and if your rewards would be better for earning and loans if you use their CEL token to earn rewards or pay interest. And there are two different ways that you can get these CEL tokens. First, you can earn it as interest, as I showed you earlier, or you can check the box here too under earnings. And the second way is to buy the tokens. So from the wallet or the main screen, you can simply tap onto buy coins. Then you can choose your currency and select Celsius under the receive token. Then just enter in your credit or debit card or bank account details to finalize the transaction. And you should then have your CEL tokens within a couple of minutes. So next, let's take a look at CelPay. So CelPay makes it faster and easier to send and receive crypto, and you do this fee-free with amounts of up to $2,500 worth of crypto. You simply select the crypto from the drop-down list here. Then enter the amount that you'd like to send, or you can use the predefined amounts here. Then you just have to go through and import your contacts, and you can add a note and then send your funds. Then finally, we'll take a look at community. In here, you see an overview of the Celsius network member counts, the total assets under management, the most deposited coin on the network, as well as total coins deposited, and how many people are earning in CEL. But that completes my walkthrough of Celsius Network. And I hope that you enjoyed this video today. And if you did, then please give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and please do head over to my website at everybithelps.co.uk for more tips, reviews, and step-by-step guides. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.